Hey, hi there. Welcome back to Time Out with Yomi Martins. And today we'll be delving into a shocking development that's shaking up international markets. Former US President Donald Trump has been re-elected and is back with bold plans for America's dominance on the global stage. In a recent announcement, Trump has threatened a 100% tariff on any BRICS country that includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And remember, other nations have already joined BRICS. So, that list is going to increase very soon. And the threat is that if they stop using the United States dollars for international trade, there will be consequences. But what could this mean for the global economy, for BRICS countries, and for America's own financial future? Because it's not just about the rest of the world. America would also be impacted. Let's break it down for you all to understand. First, let's talk about what this means. A 100% tariff will essentially double the cost of any imports from BRICS countries that abandon the dollar. For countries like China, India, and Brazil, major trade partners of the United States, this could be an economic shock, especially for companies that rely heavily on American markets. But why does Trump see ditching the US dollar as such a threat? Well, the United States dollars isn't just America's currency. It's the world's reserve currency. It's used in over 85% of global trade. When countries start trading in other currencies, the dollar's value could fall, potentially destabilizing the US economy. Trump's tariff threat is essentially a bold statement to ensure America stays at the center of global trade. If these tariffs go into effect, it would have immediate consequences for the BRICS countries. Goods from these nations would become far more expensive for American buyers, potentially reducing demand for imports from other countries. While this could give some relief to American manufacturers, it could strain US BRICS relations, leading to a possible trade war. And when large economies retaliate with their own tariffs, global markets could see heightened volatility. BRICS nations, particularly China and Russia, might respond by strengthening their trade alliances and developing alternative financial systems, such as creating a BRICS central bank, which they already are contemplating on, or a BRICS currency, which is in the works as well, because they have already started testing digital currencies. This would weaken the United States dollars even further and could mark the start of a serious shift in global economic power away from the United States. Besides tariffs, what else might Trump do to keep the dollar on top? Well, there are a few options, and some are more drastic than others. Firstly, President Donald Trump could impose sanctions on countries that attempt to establish trade agreements outside of the US dollars. These sanctions could target BRICS banks, financial institutions, or even specific industries that aim to deal in other currencies. It could also pressure American allies, especially oil exporting nations, to exclusively sell in US dollars, known as petrodollar diplomacy. This would reinforce the dollar's role in the oil market and make it tougher for other currencies to gain traction. Now, let's not rule out military presence. Trump could send a signal by deploying American naval forces near major trade routes, like the South China Sea, as a reminder of US influence in key economic zones. Whether you are in the United States, a BRICS country, or somewhere else in the world, these actions could affect you. Tariffs can increase costs, restrict access to products, and destabilize investments. And if a trade war between the US and BRICS escalates, the global economy could see a slowed growth, price spikes, and increased inflation. For Americans generally, this would likely mean higher prices on everyday goods, as tariffs-based trade would usually push consumer cost up. But on the flip side, if Trump's policies strengthen the dollar, it could boost American investment markets and potentially curb inflation. That's on the other side. However, that's a risky gamble, if you ask me, as history has shown that global markets are really predictable. They are really predictable. So what's next? Will BRICS back down, or will they continue on the path of de-dollarization? And can Trump truly keep the dollar dominant in an increasingly multipolar world? The stakes are high, and any missteps could have lasting impacts on global financial stability. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Trump's 100% tariff is justified? And what do you think will happen next with BRICS and the dollar? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss out on insights into global events that could impact your financial life. Until I see you again, I remain yours sincerely, Yomi Martins, from the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.